Welcome to the Sportiest Stream and to the Cross Progression League Season 2 Championships. I'm Sporty FC and you're here for some playoffs action. The first of 4 tournaments to end Season 2 of the Cross Progression League. And shoutouts to our good friends and to my good friend and Krusty Dog who's been running this league all season. But this is it, the postseason, the end of the tournament, and a big end to this tournament as well, because there's so many teams that are still competing here. So few teams will be able to spot at the end of the day. So as we get things underway here, it is bound to be here for all of us. As there we go, there's our playoff bracket. See this unfolds tonight. And it's part of the Cross Progression League Season 2. As, again, I am Sporty FC, you're here for the Sporty Stream and for playoffs action. So we got some updates from around the league here for all 4 of our first round matches. Ours was a forfeit, we didn't get to see anybody play, but our next match will be NES Space Eggs, who've been waiting, taking on the infamous Thieves Buzzing Panthers from the Bronx. The Space Eggs, well, the Buzzing Panthers coming into this 1-5 in their regular season. Space Eggs with a 3-3 record. So neither of these teams really having the strongest of seasons. But the fortunate thing is, you're in playoffs. How badly your season went does not really matter as you come into a playoff bracket and to best of 5s as well. These are not very long matches. These teams will have a lot to prove here tonight in their playoffs because it's single elimination. And again, best of 5s. It is not a long night. There'll be a lot of questions on how these players will be performing. But again, this is our quarterfinals matchup, single elimination, best of 5 action, and with the prediction poll live, we'll have 3 of them tonight: quarters, semis, and yes, even the grand finals will all be on this stream. So you're here to see it, a $75 prize pool for the winner. As we get into this match momentarily. Again, this is a best of 5. It's all best of 5s until that grand finals. So these are very quick matches. Both these teams coming in today without any real warm-ups, so it's a big first match for both these sides. Infamous Thieves on the orange, NES, Nebula Esports, one of 3 teams, I believe, for Nebula Esports in this final bracket. And the Space Eggs taking to the blue, so we've got a great match here. Again, one of 3 teams for Nebula Esports, one of 2 still left. It's one with NES Carmine already out in that first round. Here we go, our best of 5 has begun. Nebula Esports again, Space Eggs 3-3 coming into this match from their regular season matches. Infamous Thieves Buzzing Panthers in the Bronx 1-5 in their 6 weeks of action, obviously having just gotten a win in their first round matchup. They're top 12. It's gonna be a big match for both these teams, as a first goal for Nebula Esports. Gerald Bergman will take that one, as we'll find the pass from Fifth Ace and Sinister Eggs behind them. And yes, Space Eggs get off to a good start. On the side again for the Buzzing Panthers, it is Angel of the Bronx, Salissa B, and Itchy Ramrod. Our best of 5s all begun here, as Nebula Esports looking to keep the offense going. They're going to have a tough battle ahead of them here, even though they may have come into the season 3-3 with a strong regular season performance. Doesn't really matter how you come into this playoffs bracket, more so than just how you play. You gotta show up on the day if you're gonna be the top team here. Doesn't matter what your record is beforehand. That's all kind of thrown out the window at this point. You show up, you're gonna be champion. If you don't, then you will be forgotten to everybody else in this final bracket. Right now, Infamous Thieves really facing a lot of pressure on the back line. Again, only had 1 win in that regular season. Anything but easy for them coming down into this point. And, so for them, at least, they're a little bit nervous coming in this match, but we've seen Alyssa B before. We've seen this team before. New day for a team to be successful. Again, they're looking for that success here, although they do have a bit of history with these Space Eggs, having played them back in week 5. It was a 3-0 sweep to lose that series for Infamous Thieves. Pressure on them to not only beat a team that has done better than them in the regular season, but a team that even beat them in the regular season. In this 4th division, so tight-knit, so close. There's not that many teams playing here. Only 13 before this final bracket. So everybody here is kind of intimate with each other. They all know each other. It's not one of those things where you're coming into this one unknowing. So it's really about how you perform on the day, how you surprise people on the day as well. So get things going. Again, if you want to see other matches around the league here, Tasers, T-A-Z-E-R-Z-R-L, taking on E.GG Kings versus RC Speedstars. The only one of 2 RC teams left. Again, I think one of 4 in total that we're playing tonight. Yeah, both Basket Case and Till Valhalla already eliminated in that first round. Another big org for Infamous Thieves. Only one of 2 teams actually in this final. It's actually playing in this tournament. And I don't know if they're the only one that's made playoff. I don't think they are. Might be the only team that actually made this final bracket from Infamous Thieves. I know Precedent Jack. Let me know if I'm ever wrong about anything, but I believe the only team from Infamous Thieves that's actually made the final bracket in this tournament. Again, dealing with a lot of pressure as we're already halfway through Game 1. Reminder, it is a best of 5 in this playoff bracket. It is rather uncommon that you see best of 5s in this bracket. It makes things a little bit more complicated. As a whiff there from Angel the Bronx, Alyssa B on low boost. Sinister Eggs goes to the back wall. Gerald Bergman will not hit the nets as buzzing Panthers will clear it away. Clear back. Fifth Ace finds Sinister Eggs. That one flies through. Space Eggs take a second. All this coming down to a really nice infield touch there from Fifth Ace. Smart play, smart work to just keep possession. As long as you keep possession at this level, you're probably going to be successful. That's something that's getting echoed by a lot of teams here. Because, again, I mentioned Tasers already. Maxine's also got a match. It's MAXINE 0_O. Who will be... Oh, as another goal goes in for Space Eggs. Maxine will be streaming Slothful Scrubs taking on RC Aftermath. And it is the Nebula Esports stream with Havoc Max. Nebula Esports underscore, I believe, is the stream itself. With NES Chaos taking on Kamikaze Gaming RLNA2. Mind, are all single eliminations, so after this round, we're going to the top 4 afterwards. Alyssa B, a little bit of awkwardness here, and actually a new card design for Alyssa. I gotta like the yellow. Even though she's always known for, you know, being a B person, she often likes to go with like reds and oranges and blues, so kind of fun to see the yellows actually show up as Alyssa going for the demos as well. She's known for doing that, that's for sure. If there's one thing she's known for, especially in her 1v1 games, it is those demos. She loves to go for those, and you're going to see her probably go for a ton of them in this matchup. Off the back wall will be a little awkward in front as Gerald Bergman clears it away. That one cleared back by Alyssa B. Angel of the Bronx. Off the side wall, Alyssa beat by Sinister Eggs. Another goal for NES Space Eggs. This team finding some great control. As another goal, Gerald Bergman, he's got a hat trick, and the Space Eggs have not exactly been very kind to the Buzzing Panthers as Angel of the Bronx with a whiff there. And yeah, as Krusty Dog mentioned in chat, this is the lowest ranked team in this division, the Buzzing Panthers, and yeah, they're having a tough time. As they're still looking for a second goal of this series. It's going to go across. Angel of the Bronx will have it. Another goal for Angel. Another goal. And, you know, for the Buzzing Panthers, at least they can rely on some positive. Angel of the Bronx, who has generally been one of their stronger players this season, finding some success. As off the back wall, Ichi Ramrod, the third goal. Wait a second. Wait a second. This has only been game one. We have been seeing so much so far. So many goals going in. And the Buzzing Panthers, they're not done. Infamous Thieves are not done. They are really battling back late here. Is it too late, however? Is probably the better question as Angel of the Bronx gets round one, has that recovery. Joe Bergman dunked midfield. Itchy Ramrod. It's under the bar. 9 seconds to go. And the Buzzing Panthers have found even more reason to come back. 5-4 now. 9 seconds. Can the Buzzing Panthers take another? The kickoff goes back to Angel of the Bronx. Another win for the Buzzing Panthers. Infield, cleared back by Joe Bergman. Itchy Ramrod will be there, but it goes the wrong direction. And NES Space Eggs will take one more late. Game one ends just like that. It was everything I wanted it to be and more. 6-4 with all goals scored. And with that being game one, man, the Space Eggs having a little bit more issues than I thought they would early on. But again, some of these teams coming into this one cold, not really warmed up. That's definitely true for this Buzzing Panthers side. They, again, were supposed to have a first-round matchup, obviously, against RC Basket Case. Did not get that match. RC Basket Case left. Krusty, what's wrong with you? Krusty in chat, you're saying some wild things, Krusty. As we keep on going into this quarterfinals matchup, Space Eggs looking to keep things going here for Nebula Esports. A Nebula Esports, I believe, who won last season in this exact division. Confirm if I'm wrong, Krusty, but I believe Nebula Esports won last season. Last season in Division 4 as well, so Norg that already has a lot of pressure on them this season, just by that alone. Will be Sinister Eggs. They did! See, I know my stuff. I remember. I gotta confirm with chat sometimes because I'm not the smartest person out there. But I do remember things. I don't know if there's things I should be remembering, but I do remember things. As Itchy Ramrod looking for a shot on Joe Bergman! Couldn't get enough on it! And it will be a goal for the Infamous Thieves, their first lead of the series. As Itchy Ramrod, who was able to get a lot of goals late in game one, continuing on that scoring here in game number 2. Early goal for Infamous Thieves. We're not done just yet. They still have a lot of work to go. Definitely a start that they need to have, especially being such a low-ranked team in comparison to Space Eggs. As Fifth Ace actually had Alyssa B beat there. Did not get the shot, however. Will be a clear for Itchy Ramrod, but no boost. Sinister Eggs looking for someone to support. Fifth Ace whiffs on this, and Alyssa B wasn't exactly ready for that. Angel Box will clear, and now a breakaway chances. Space Eggs trying to get rid of this one. Gerald Bergman. Believe it. Sinister Eggs always hit it high. That was an open net. A follow-up shot doesn't go on. Sinister Eggs hits the goal. It was going to go in eventually. And Nebula Esports tie this game up. Sinister Eggs will be very happy with this play because he completely missed his first opportunity. Now this game is looking. NES Space Eggs trying to get through this one quickly. It is a long night. You do not want to waste too much time in your first couple matches. You don't want to have to be playing for super long. Either for Space Eggs and for Infamous Thieves. If they're going to win this whole thing, they got to win 3 matches. There's some teams on the other side who might have to win 4 matches to get this point. As that's going to be another goal. Fifth Ace got the bump on Angel of the Bronx. And NES with another one as Fifth Ace kind of missed his first effort, but got the bump on Angel. Just opened up that net completely, and Gerald Bergman, great awareness to recognize that net was open for him. As Space Egg still on offense, will continue on the attack as Angel of the Bronx. Gerald Bergman trying to get the dunk on Alyssa B off the sidewall. Awkward play. Fifth Ace can't get there. That's found the net. It is Itchy Ramrod again. And a pinch from Alyssa B that sails over fifth face. He never read that correctly. Now, there's one thing that this Buzzing Panthers team is good at. When they go for the ball in the air, they generally don't miss. They're pretty good at putting shots in from those aerial-type plays, so... The one thing you're going to want to be careful about is that this team has that kind of aerial offense. I know for Space Eggs, they have had a difficult time dealing with that so far this series. Considering that they've already beat this infamous Thieves team in the regular season, you can show just how much tougher this playoff bracket really is for everybody. You may know people, but there's a lot more pressure on to perform well, and for a lot of these players, not exactly used to this kind of pressure, it is going to be very difficult to play at such a high level as... And this passing from Space Eggs really just connecting. But no shots on the end of this. It will be forced back as Angel the Bronx. A two-touch away, gets by Gerald Bergman. Sinister Eggs now flicked by... That play is now demos ringing across the board here. Gerald Bergman will be next. Look in the midfield. Cleared back with a team pinch. That's off the back wall. And it will be Space Eggs who will keep this one away. Gerald Bergman bumped off the play, but here goes Sinister Eggs. Missed that effort. Space Eggs starting to panic a little bit on their shooting opportunities. They're getting great looks. They just need to make them count. As the infamous Thieves back upfield again. I don't know if that was intentional from Itchy Ramrod, but it's a fake that will catch Space Eggs lacking. It won't count as anything else. As demo from Angel of the Bronx. Bergman takes that demo. This a B! Oh, she's whiffed it! Ramrod racing back! Will get this one off the line. Saved his captain from sure embarrassment. That could have been so much worse. Space Eggs will go downfield again. Sinister Eggs off the back wall. Angel of the Bronx will keep it out as Gerald Bergman. Alyssa B will wait under this. Pinched away by infamous Thieves. Still kept upfield as chasing after it is Angel of the Bronx. Second touch gets through Sinister Eggs off that back wall. But it will be NES Space Eggs to keep it out and to keep themselves on that aggressive type play, but still tied at 2 each. One goal surely will be the decider at this point. It being a best of 5, NES Space Eggs in a great position to send themselves to match point. As fifth ace sneaks it, stopped by Itchy Ramrod, and Alyssa B will get rid of the danger as she clears to her own back wall. 3 seconds and counting. Fifth ace. Itchy Ramrod, a straight left straight for Gerald Bergman. He can score from that distance, but isn't able to hit the target. Keep things going, an infield pass. Angel of the Bronx sticks to this one. Has been pretty successful in the clear so far. Will be even more successful here. Angel of the Bronx gets by all 3, but unable to make a shot. Will leave this one in the midfield. Angel waiting. No shot there. And overcommit. Sinister Eggs. It's open. It's in. 2 seconds left. And Nebula Sports may just take match point here. And overcommit from the Buzzing Panthers of infamous Thieves. And with time winding down, have they just given away the game winner? They have! NES Space Eggs are on match point. With the pressure truly mounting now, Space Eggs are 1 win away from a semifinal spot. One win away now, closing in on a semi-finals berth. Pressure is on. Kind of thing that these teams have been asking for. And that's the kind of thing that NES Space Eggs needs to bring. They need to bring that kind of that drive, that hunger. There's a reason why it's that final bracket. There's a reason why now is when you have to show up. So far, so good, but of course the battle is much longer than that. Oh Zeus, I'm doing great. having a day of just sleeping in. I'm on my break now. I just entered my break now for college, so I got a little bit of work to do. I still have to do stuff over the weekend, but I'm feeling pretty good now that I'm on break. I actually get this. I'll probably be streaming a lot more in the coming week for this stream and the Ascent Tournament Series main stream. So, of course, watch this stream and then watch ATS. And hopefully I'll actually be able to stream some of the Cross Progression League next weekend as well. For Divisions 2 and 1. Yeah, Space Eggs. 1 win away, a spot in the semifinals, a spot in the top 4. In this match, they were definitely the strong favorites, but now they gotta make sure that they really do prove it as Gerald Bergman to the back wall, unable to read that touch. Fifth Ace will walk in. A shot! That one snuck by! It's a first goal for NES! And NES Space Eggs will take this gladly. A play as Itchy Ramrod missed the touch. Nebula Esports gladly on a first goal again. Considering how this team has been doing these games, they have been the far more dominant side on offense. It's only going to be about the worst start you can ask for if you're Infamous Thieves. Sinister Eggs looks for another off the back wall. No one there to support him. Gerald Bergman waiting all the way back, but he's been an offensive force for sure. As Angel of the Bronx, that's left in the midfield. Who's next to it? Gerald Bergman. Oh, it's a triple whiff. Still in front. Saved away by Itchy Ramrod. Alyssa B. Want to clear this one out. As Fifth Ace on that play will be Itchy Ramrod in the midfield. Sinister Eggs. Long touch. Angel of the Bronx will be there. NES still on the attack. Is pinched away. Gerald Bergman. The back wall. Alyssa B won't actually have the shot there. Instead, it's left for Angel of the Bronx. Scoring the most goals out of it from his sleeves this series, that's for sure, but you can't rely on one person to get all of your shooting. Actually, not in a final bracket that's as important as this one. And a $75 prize pool for the winner. Really important to get these goals. As what a shot from Fifth Ace! I did not see that one coming. As Itchy Ramrod and this will be both dumbfounded. That is a difficult angle, not an easy place to get a jump as well. But just a perfect spot to shoot it. Then he has Space Eggs doubling their lead to 2. Sinister Eggs by Angel of the Bronx. Gerald Bergman. Face on the challenge as Buzzing Panthers continue upfield. Itchy Ramrod stopped by Bergman as still going his Ramrod, getting a dribble. Now he's ran into his own teammate here. Still on the attack, but unable to keep it as Fifth Ace. We get through Angel of the Bronx though as the Buzzing Panthers looking for something. Alyssa B. Bumped into this one by Sinister Eggs. Here goes Itchy Ramrod. The back wall, unable to get the second touch. Angel of Bronx missed it. Alyssa B on the whiff. It's open for Space Eggs. Fifth Ace to Sinister Eggs. This one saved away. And NES Space Eggs nearly what I think might have been the dagger in Game 3. Then it is cleared out as Angel of the Bronx. Now it's Sinister Eggs. The sidewall. Fifth Ace unable to collect. That will be left in the midfield as it is a long touchdown. Gerald Bergman. Buzzing Panthers trying to find some semblance of offense. They have been struggling all series just to get downfield and actually keep the ball back there. It's only gotten worse now in Game 3 as the Space Eggs already have quite a substantial lead against them. And it's only getting worse here as shots continue to ring out from NES Space Eggs. You really feel like if they continue to what they're doing, that third goal is not too far behind. All it takes is one good opportunity, one good chance to take it. Again, NES Space Eggs not that far from a potential third goal, but a play in front. Gerald Bergman clears it out. Fifth Ace will stay on the ball here as he's got Sinister Eggs in support. Will instead try to go around Angel of the Bronx himself. Still chasing after this one. Now it's a play in the midfield. Angel shoots, stopped by Sinister Eggs. Space Eggs challenging as they almost got beat there. Itchy Ramrod hit the post. Angel of the Bronx keeps it off the back wall. Alyssa B running in, but unable to get the shot without any boost. Continues on the demos. Ramrod to net. Saved away. A 2-goal lead for the Space Eggs. Not holding very well here. And eventually it falls apart. And the Space Eggs crumbling at the seams. Angel of Bronx takes one back. With 60 seconds to go. 1-goal difference. The Space Eggs in prime position. Take this series, but the Buzzing Panthers have momentum now. Panic really settling in for both these teams. It is go time now. It is make the play or face the consequences. As Angel of the Bronx, another double tap clear. But it is Sinister Eggs to send it out. To go for them. It's a whiff. It's a goal for Sinister Eggs. And for Infamous Thieves, the worst possible time to whiff on the ball. Itchy Ramrod had a free touch on it. Completely missed. And sometimes that pressure really does get to you. That is the worst possible time to have that happen. Seconds, half a minute, 2 goals needed as Angel of the Bronx. They face. Ramrod. Off the sidewall now, Sinister Eggs gets that dunk, just keeping offense on Infamous Thieves. They've got someone in it as well. Itchy Ramrod will go downfield. Gerald Bergman gets the challenge. And with that whiff from Angel of the Bronx, and yes, Space Eggs will keep it up, keep it away, and end the series in a sweep. The Infamous Thieves are eliminated from the competition, and Nebula Esports move on to the semifinals. 3 games straight. A sweep to talk about. Game 1 over, and the Space Eggs showing up huge. A 3-0 sweep. Everyone in this bracket continues. And for the Infamous Thieves, who came into this one knowing that this is a team that swept in the regular season, unable to turn things around. Pressure was on when they needed to perform. That will end that. Have a lot more action to go, but this is our final bracket now. With that result as why is our chat cut off? Here we go, we're in again. This is our bracket as it looks again. Up ahead of us here is winner of E.GG Kings versus RC Speedstars. We'll be taking on NES Space Eggs on stream next. Real sweep. And I guess in many ways as expected. Hey, the Space Eggs, they get the job done, that's for sure. For now we gotta wait for that next best of 5 to begin, but again, that is on Taser's RL stream. And then we've got Maxine 0_O and the esports stream. Esports RL, not Nebula Esports _. And it looks like they're in Game 3 as well. Again, giving you some updates from the league. Just what is happening over here. I did it relatively quickly. Can't give an update though for Maxine's side. The Slothful Scrubs leading 2-0 in the series against RC Aftermath. They're in Game 3 as well, leading inside the final minute. So that might be another sweep as NES Chaos and Kamikaze Gaming in Game 2 right now. Kamikaze Gaming looking to take down what would be the only NES team now still playing in this quarterfinals. So we'll be waiting on updates as they come along. We're getting an update as well from Tasers. It is a 1-1 tied series going into Game 3. So we'll wait on updates from around the league. For now, that is it from us. We'll be taking a momentary break. We come back, we will have the quarterfinals set and... Not quarterfinals. Yeah, semifinals set. Ready. For now, a break. We'll be back soon with more action. See you guys then. Thank you, Maxine, for the raid there. Got to see the update on your side. Slothful Scrubs, the field sweep over RC Aftermath. Thanks for the raid, Maxine. How you doing? How was your day? Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully you had a good time. Great series all around. I'm happy to hear that, Maxine. I know you had a 3-1 as well beforehand, and you were the one that actually that switched matches. So I'm happy that you had a good time. You got some matches coming up on Sunday. How you feel about those Sunday matches? Look pretty good. Yeah, I heard about that triple header. I don't have any streams right now for Sundays, so I'm still like looking for something. But I'm happy that you got your match because they seriously those matches look pretty solid. Have fun with those. Again, they look great. No, you like that logo, Cobra Monkey Shines? You think that logo's good? You haven't seen any of the stuff that Kustiku Gaming do. No, if Krusty might actually still be in chat, but if Krusty is here, you have not seen any of the stuff that that org does. That org has some of the most chaotic logos out there, and I love every bit of it. In the cross progression, I think you are. If you're not, go in there and look at all the logos at the. It's insane. They've got some interesting logos. It's chaotic, that's for sure. Semifinals are here. Thank you for your patience. We're ready for more action. Hey, and there's tasers. Thank you for we had raids from tasers and from Maxine. Thank you for raids. Make sure you support as well to the Nebula Esports RL stream. That's also on the other side of the bracket, as they are still streaming NES Chaos versus Kamikaze Gaming. The winner of that will be taking on Slothful Scrubs on that stream as well. But for us, we're gonna be going to the semifinals without further delay. RC Speedstars takes on Space Eggs. So another best of 5. This is for a grand final spot. A chance to play in the best of 7 that ends this tournament. So the pressure is on now. Thought it was, scary there. It only gets tougher at this point in your run. So very talented teams who have had very good seasons. Again, what I mentioned for NES Space Eggs 3-3, RC Speedstars coming into this final bracket with a 2-4 record. Of course, none of that was against NES. There was a different group entirely. It doesn't really matter how good you did. I mean, Speedstars just beat E.GG Kings, who came into this final bracket undefeated. They had not lost before coming into the final bracket. So, upsets do happen. It's absolutely going to happen here as well. We got things sorted out as Crossing Tasers. Thank you for the love for the overlay. Yeah, I hope people like the overlay. I spent a lot of money on this. Good night, Tasers. Yeah, I hope you guys like it, because this thing, it was not cheap. This was not a cheap overlay. Shoutouts to LNDR, but he is not cheap. For a good reason. He does great things. But, again, our match coming up very soon here, as we'll be waiting on updates for all these players. They should be joining any moment here for this best of 5 semifinals. Again, on the other side of the bracket, they are in game 5, so that rather soon. So, again, trying my best to get updates for all of you as quickly as I can. We got a best of 5 once again here in the semifinals. There's only one best of 7 in this final bracket. As I said, this final bracket is one where it's based a lot on just how good you are initially, how you come into these matches, and then maybe how you adapt to them. Very fun time here. Get updates for you all as well. That Game 5 matchup right now, NES Chaos leading inside the final minute. We could very easily have 2 NES teams in this top 4. Go. We'll see how. NES Chaos leading by 1 goal. It is a tight matchup right now between both those teams. Waiting on ours. But it's Gerald Bergman, 5th ace in Sinister Eggs. Once again, for Space Eggs. On the other side for Speedstars, Yoru, I think it was Belzar and Peace Pipe. No, I think it was Yoru, Peace Pipe, and Sticky Fingers who were their last matchup. We'll see if that stays consistent. Excited to see how this match will go. It'll be a fun one here. I'm excited to see how things go out. I am actually just paying attention to the other stream, the Nebula Esports RL stream, seeing how. It's tied. 4 seconds left. It is somehow tied up. Hey, good on them. That's impressive. Not easy to do. Wait and just. Wait on updates there. See how things are going. I know the match actually might be going to overtime. Yoru Sticky and it is Yoru Sticky Finger. I was like, wait a second. I watch Taser stream. I know who's playing. Expect it to not change. They might be waiting for the other match to end just to see who's playing in the other semifinal. I don't blame them if they are. Our last match was a 3-0 sweep. Do not expect any more matches tonight. I would be surprised if this ends in a sweep as well. It's just not likely, considering how good these teams are, and considering that both these teams have already had a good amount of time today just to warm up into that match. Would be rather, impressive, rather unlikely. Again, I'm still waiting on the winner of Kamikaze Gaming. 2 NES teams in that top 4. Waiting as well on our side. We're waiting on RC to join in. Yeah, they might just be waiting for the other match to conclude, just to see who's playing in the semifinals. Well, the update is here for all of you. Oh, I thought it was. And yes, I thought they just scored. I am actually literally now watching stream. I was given updates a little bit earlier, and I was just watching stream directly. I thought they just scored there, I'll be honest. But keep waiting. Could be really fun if we get an NES Nebula Esports Grand Finals. Again, Nebula Esports won this division last season. Joining now? Perfect! We can get this match started before the other series ends. I'm with the... They're in overtime right now. That other stream might be having a long delay here, although we have come into an update now. Kamikaze Gaming is going to prevent the chance of an NES, two NES teams on the top 4. They just won, so our top 4 now, 4 different organizations. Slothful is here, RC, NES, and now Kamikaze. Everybody's in here for our matchup, so update there for you as well on the Nebula Esports RL side. It will be Slothful Scrubs taking on Kamikaze Gaming RL. Got our best of 5 to get into here, so let's get best of 5. Once again, why is my headset complaining at me? Stop that headset. Stop it. Bad headset. Stop complaining. Doesn't like it because I took out the power cord last matchup, and now it's complaining that it needs to like charge. So it'll be fine as long as it doesn't keep doing that. But we're ready to get back in. NES Space Eggs on the orange for this match, taking on RC Speedstars, who are on the blue. So RC on one side, already with a goal. And considering that they are the less goal team coming into this, having won their series 3-1. Great start for Peace Pipe. Straight into the back of the net, gets right by Gerald Bergman. I do have some worries for NES Space Eggs. The best of 7. This is a best of 5 from what I've seen. Unless Krusty labeled it incorrectly, it's showing up as a best of 5 on my side. Unless Krusty's wrong about it, which Krusty could be. The brackets show best of 5 to me. And I don't think Krusty's here right now. So, is anybody here that can confirm if it's best of 5 or 7? From my side, I saw best of 5. It could be 7. I'm not complaining if it's a best of 7. I kind of prefer that anyways. But, Speedstars, non, NES. You know what? Let me see if maybe the Discord has something. Discord could be different. Could argue otherwise. Let's see. Is it best? No, it isn't. It is best of 5. Confirmation is best of 5. Even the Discord channel says it's best of 5. So. Know my stuff. No, but thanks for trying to correct me, though, Belzar. If I was wrong, it would have been a good thing for me to know, because I have done that before. I've accidentally done it the other way around, where I thought a series was best of 7, and it was in fact a best of 5. So I always appreciate that. You know, wait, it's the best of, this grand final is the best of 7. I do agree, though, Belzar. Most matches in this position in most leagues are best of 7. And that's what makes this Cross Progression League championship so scary, is that these matches are so short. You don't have nearly as much time as you do in a best of 7. Well, in reality, the difference between who wins in a best of 5 and a best of 7 rarely changes, considering that 2 extra games doesn't usually make a difference. Usually whoever wins for 3 games first in a best of 7 will win the series. It is very unlikely for a team to lose when they have on match point in a best of 7. It does happen. But it's one of those things where it does make these matches it doesn't make these matches different in who's going to win more likely, but it does make them different in how you approach them, because it's a lot shorter, a lot more pressure to perform well in a shorter series. So it's definitely more nerve-wracking. I think it's actually going to be more nerve-wracking. The teams are going to be more nervous coming into the best of 5s rather than best of 7s. As 5th ace, we'll tie this game up. Off the back wall, free touch for 5th ace as RC Speedstar just could not get to this one. Way through game 1. And it's even so far. Yes, Space Eggs and RC Speedstars have a long ways to go in this battle, but I love what you're seeing so far from both these teams. It's a lot more relaxed than we saw last series, which is saying something a sticky finger as well. Take a pot shot on Sinister Eggs. Again, one of the things I was worried about for Space Eggs coming in this one, they were very, very inconsistent last game and last series. And against Infamous Thieves, you can maybe get away with that. They have not been. They're a team that's also had issues with consistency. Against the Speedstars, I mean, with how I saw them play on the stream from Tasers They were pretty consistent looking. They didn't look like they were dropping too much. You cannot make mistakes against this team, and especially with the peak semifinals. In theory, you do not want to be making mistakes at this moment. But all those pressure aside, RC Speedstars looking to take the lead. Peace Pipe missed it. That was a great chance down the field. Now it's Yoru. RC still on this one. The only team left for RC out of 4 teams that joined in the top 12 today in this final bracket. The only one still standing. Nebula Esports, one of, I think, 3 teams themselves still competing, so both these teams are going to represent their orgs valiantly. One of them will see a spot in the grand finals. Drakes. Yoru. This one away. Peace Pipe. Unable to get to it in time as Yoru. Peace Pipe leaves it in the midfield as challenging will be Sticky Fingers. Looking to goal. Stopped by Sinister Eggs. And kept away by Gerald Bergman. Base Eggs just waiting as Yoru. Sticky Fingers. Oh, it's beautiful! What a block! 5th ace from his own net. A huge effort on defense. How on earth is the Space Eggs not conceded there? My goodness. What an effort on defense. And the Space Eggs continue on their offensive push. Sinister Eggs. Cleared back by Sticky Fingers. RC trying to find some offense still as it's now Yoru. Unable to get it. 5th ace will clear. And RC Speedstars stuck back. Shot by Gerald Bergman. Sinister Eggs. Trying to find something, but Sticky Fingers goes the other way. 5th ace has already made one incredible save so far. He may need to make another, but this one won't be taken. Yoru scores, and with 14 seconds left, RC may be one step away from a Game 1 victory. I'm winding down. RC Speedstars have taken the pressure well for themselves. It's been a close game so far, but one big chance may have sealed Game 1. Peace Pipe looking for one more. We'll get it and secure Game 1. Peace Pipe with the final shot. 2 seconds to go. Impossible for the Space Eggs to answer back. That will end Game 1. RC Speedstars off to a good start in the semifinals. A 3-1 victory. Consistency like that will definitely be noticed in a final bracket like this. You need to play your best. Consistency really is oftentimes kind of that fallback. Are you consistent enough to, play well even when maybe you're not at your best? Well, right now RC looking pretty solid so far. Still a long way to go though. Again, they got to go through this series. They got to go through series after this. Not an easy run for RC Speedstars, considering that they've been here since playoffs round 1, sweeping RC till Valhalla. One of 2 teams again from that playoffs round 1 that is able to make it through. Kamikaze Gaming being the other. Being built up all that momentum, only one step away from the grand finals spot. It's all about getting those wins when you need them. So far, RC Speedstars off to a good start in the series, but they gotta keep this going. It's still a best of 5, and Game 1 so often can, be a non-factor when it comes to determining a series. All about being able to keep that going. You aren't gonna win a series with 1 game. You're gonna have to win with more than just that, especially in a match this important as Sticky Fingers. 5th ace will send it out as Space Eggs a little bit of help. Now clear back. Peace Pipe to the sidewall. We'll stay on this one, and we'll look for the net as well. 5th ace never stood a chance. And Peace Pipe, with a booming touch, gets right by 5th ace and into the near post. About 30 seconds into this game, RC Speedstars have not slowed down one bit. Sticky Fingers. Boru unable to get a touch on that one. Would have been a very tough shot regardless. Speedstars just clearing this one away, staying back, and I like the control that they have. This is not a team that's making nearly as many rushed plays quality of the touches could be better from them, but we just gotta make sure that they play a good, consistent gameplay, but that's not consistent. It's a goal for Sinister Eggs. As what happened here, he was all the way back on defense. Oh, and Yoru took a chance on that challenge. That is a bad time to go for that. Whenever you go for a challenge that, like reaching in like that on offense, you risk yourself getting dunked. You risk yourself having that happen. Fortunately, in this case, it really does backfire for RC Speedstars. Game tied up again already. Is we saw a tie game last time around in game 1. Hold up until the final seconds. RC Speedstars will not be waiting much longer. Sticky Fingers. They'll drop this one in as Fifth Ace just couldn't read the back wall touch. And RC Speedstars back up by 1. Yoru. Side wall. Fifth Ace challenged by Sticky Fingers. Gerald Bergman. Bit of an awkward touch as Sinister Eggs unable to get any sort of help on that clear. Sticky Fingers off the back wall will be Yoru. Sinister Eggs waiting. Oh, but Peace Pipe is missed. A bit of a whiff there for Peace Pipe, and RC Speedstars are racing back, but not for too long. They're already being that ball in their possession as the Fifth Ace to clear, but Peace Pipe keeps it in. RC Speedstars, a chance to shoot here for Sticky Fingers. Near post, kept away by Sinister Eggs. And for NES Space Eggs, a lot more problems right now keeping back RC Speedstars. They're not winning on possession, not winning on these challenges. And again, that inconsistency is giving up a couple goals that RC has been happy to take. Considering that these games are not determined by very much, little mistakes could be your downfall here as Sticky Fingers back wall will leave this one up for Yoru. Shot for Yoru! Drives under and through. RC back at it again as Yoru find the shot in the Fifth Ace. And we've been seeing a lot of players today do that on their shooting where they are leaving the ball low, expecting the pre-jumps on defense. Something you'd rather see often at the highest rank of this game. Lowest rank, these players making those exact same decisions. A lot of these similar success. Peace Pipe. We'll leave this one as it will be Fifth Ace. Yoru and Sticky Fingers both waiting. Double commit for RC, but considering that NES Space Eggs aren't really there to attack, this will be a play down the field for RC Speedstars. Yoru takes out. Oh, he took him out. Sinister Eggs is taken clean out. And Peace Pipe with a second in game 2. RC Speedstars looking like they're at a whole other level here than what we saw out of NES Space Eggs. Two minutes to go, but RC finding a different gear against NES. Yoru, Gerald Bergman, off the corner. Sticky Fingers will just turn away, and Sinister Eggs doesn't get to it. Sticky Fingers! And it's 5-1. RC have completely taken over NES. It's those inconsistencies, it's those little mistakes that are costing them there. Mistakes that it didn't exactly hurt them before. Those are... Oh, I see what you mean. You wanted it to be the thing at the bottom. You say bottom. Oh, the name of the player. You should be able to tell because of the boost color. If the name of the player was also that same color, it would be a little bit awkward and wouldn't be nearly as discernible along with the background. That's why it's white. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the text. The boost color is how you should be determining who is on what side. Red is orange, because I like red, and also because red's part of my branding. It's not too... But yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, the reason I don't do tasks is because it would be a little bit inconsistent considering everything else. I also didn't ask for changing the text color, so it's like that, but it would just be a little awkward if all the rest of the text was white, and it's just having the text on the next to the boost was the same color as it. It would be a little awkward. It'd also be a little tougher to read. Although not that difficult. I know what you're talking about there. Yeah, don't worry about it. I get what you mean. I also like pink for like a in-between color. You'll often see pink kind of be that transition color, but I know what you're talking about. Talk about the background. Yeah, it's if you really want to tell as well, that background on the stats actually is a specific color. It is pink, but it's pink red and pink blue. There is a difference. If you take a look at the close to the boost meter, it's actually a different color. Kind of fades into it. It's the same thing with my scoreboard header. You can tell it's red and blue, but it has pink in the middle. Just a transition color. But I love pink. I love pink as a color, so that's why it's there. But I appreciate the compliment there, Belzar. And yes, I do like my overlay. This thing's not cheap. I can tell you that. I've been using this thing for a while. It's beautiful. I love this thing. Press L on the R. But anyways, that's game 2. Well, you guys are making me talk about my own overlay. I'm tooting my own horn, toot toot. RC Speedstars take game 2. One away from sweeping this semifinals and going to the grand finals, which will be on this stream, by the way. Whoever wins this will stay on stream. Oh yeah, you better. Yeah, I love this overlay, Belzar. Again, it's just expensive. That's the main thing. If you want an overlay like this, it's kind of expensive. But I'm assuming you kind of knew that already. If I'm putting my money anywhere, I'm gonna put it on for something on the stream because it looks nice. The match hasn't even started yet. Oh boy. Rusty, why haven't they started yet? It's well past the match start time for them. Like 15 minutes late. 20 minutes late, actually. Are they okay over there for Nebula? I hope it all is okay. We're still going. I'm gonna just keep going with this thing because it's already in the middle of it. They had an issue on stream side. I get it. Well, that's fine. I don't mind waiting. I got work I can do. I've got some programming work I have to do, so I'm fine with that. Hopefully it won't take that long where I actually complete my program. But that's okay if we have to wait a little bit. I do not mind. I just wanted to make sure I started the stream on this match on time, considering both matches were already done by that point. But I appreciate the message there, Krusty. I'll pay attention to that other stream, make sure that whenever it does end, we can get this grand final started as soon as possible. Because I do not want to have this grand final start too late. Considering 10:30 p.m. Eastern is already quite a late start time. I don't mind waiting. I don't have a problem with that. As RC Speedstars just continuing to keep on offense here. As Peace Pipe off the sidewall trying to find some offense. Sinister Eggs and Fifth Ace both running into this one. Now goes Gerald Bergman trying to find the bottom corner. It will be kept away. As Sticky Fingers, oh, he's been dunked by Yoru. Peace Pipe might go down the field. That may work for Speedstars. Wait for Gerald Bergman. The shot goes wide. That calamity in the midfield, which I thought would have been an issue for the Speedstars, actually turned out to be their benefit. He scored off of that overcommit. But unfortunately, it won't work in. They could not get the final shot to be on target. And they'll be sent back as Sticky Fingers. Yoru will get the touch on that as Peace Pipe. Left in the midfield, Sticky Fingers jumping in! It's open to the back post! And RC takes the first goal! A bounce off the corner, freely capped, no one from NES was willing to challenge that. Sticky Fingers walks in, a free shot, and he's not missing from there. RC with the lead early. Our first lead, and considering how this team's been going so far this series, that is a bad sign for Nebula Esports, their last remaining hope of winning this season. RC being things to offense here as a little awkwardness off that back wall. Peace Pipe. Sinister Eggs. Yoru. Great touch around one now. It's fit Ace to beat. It'll be Peace Pipe. Then RC, I just again love the midfield. Just challenging things. They're not giving anything away to Space Eggs. Again, I love it. They're just challenging. It's a tenacity. They continue to go for the ball. And Speedstars, way better at just keeping their opponents back. Whereas for Space Eggs, we sometimes see them kind of retreat out of the midfield a little bit more easily. It's not a bad thing necessarily, because part of it is because they use a lot more boost on offense, and obviously you don't want to be ones who have no boost when you're going back to defense, but for the series, it's one of the reasons why RC Speedstars have kept the offense for so much of this game, as now they'll go down again. Gerald Bergman on the block, Sticky Fingers. He'll be up to the back wall. Gerald Bergman again will be there. Now clear. Get some space, but he's been bumped out. Yoru. Peace Pipe with a little bit of help. Sticky Fingers. First touch free. Sinister Eggs. He'll keep it away, but space for RC to work with. They'll continue on the challenge. Peace Pipe. Bergman. Yoru. Sinister Eggs. A little bounce off the sidewall as Peace Pipe waiting on it. Sticky Fingers. Just gonna pass back. Tap to Yoru. That shot kept out by Gerald Bergman. And RC sent back again. Only a 1-goal lead in Game 3. Far cry from the dominant performance, the 5-1 scoreline that ended Game 2. But still in the lead nonetheless. Could still take the series nonetheless. And the lead's a lead. It doesn't really matter how many goals you have in the lead. At the end of the game, you win by 1 or you win by 5. It does not matter. It's a win regardless. See, continuing to play up on offense here, not giving up on the hope for a second goal to really solidify this game, but also making sure that they don't give any hope to NES. As Sticky Fingers, a little extra play in front will be for Peace Pipe. Yoru, stopped by Gerald Bergman again. A couple saves already here, Gerald Bergman. Right, running out of time here. NES, gotta get this ball away. Double commit. Yoru, back wall. Fifth ace missed it. Sinister Eggs will clear. Space to work with there. Space Eggs. Sinister Eggs, midfield. No shot on the end of that one, though. No one willing to attack from NES. Just rushing on offense. As it will be Gerald Bergman again. Shot on. Stopped by Peace Pipe. 10 seconds to go. Sinister Eggs doesn't go for this. Hesitated on the ball. And that's a huge mistake. Back they go again. Time will run out. This ball hits the floor. RC Speedstars. A sweep into the grand finals. For Space Eggs, hesitation and mistakes plaguing their semifinals performance. Eliminated in the top 4, RC Speedstars. And coming into this final bracket with, I believe, a 2-4 record. Have fought their way through to the grand finals. I mean, I've said it already before. All you need is a good performance on that championship day, and your rest of the regular season does not matter, and that is really showing up here. RC, a 3-0 sweep. Top bracket. It continues onward. We're taking on the winner of Slothful Scrubs and Kamikaze Gaming. We're going to field sweep for RC. That means that, unlike last season, Nebula Esports will not be winning this time around. It's going to be somebody new who will win this season. And we're going to be getting the winner of Slothful Scrubs, Kamikaze Gaming. Again, that is on the Nebula Esports RL Twitch channel. What a fun time it's going to be here. Grand Finals, the best of 7 as well. We're in for quite a treat here. Another match is, again, currently ongoing. Just about to end Game 1, it looks like it will be Kamikaze who will take Game 1. So we might actually have a finals here with 2 teams from round 1. We'll see about that. Again, it's a interesting match just because Slothful Scrubs and Kamikaze both having interesting routes to get here. Kamikaze at a 1-4 record. Get to that final bracket. Scrubs, a 4-1 record. Opposites this season, and yet Kamikaze, if they win, what an upset it will be. What a weird final bracket it will be as well. For now, we're just waiting for an result on that grand finals. But we're going to go break. A pretty long break as well, considering that match still has a long way to go. But while we wait for updates on that series, we'll be going to a break. We'll be back soon. I'll give you updates as the progresses, as that other semifinals progresses. For now, be back shortly with the grand finals. We'll go to a break. We'll be back soon. Hello everybody, update for you all while you're waiting. The other semifinals right now against on the Nebula Esports RL stream between Slothful Scrubs and Kamikaze Gaming is in Game 5. We'll be getting to this match right as soon as their series ends their 5th game. So their 5th game is the final game of their series. As soon as that match is over, we will confirm who we have on our side, and we'll be looking to set up our grand final. Sorry about that delay, everybody. Give us some time. We'll be back very, very soon with Alright, we got an update, everybody. Kamikaze Gaming won their series 3-2. Give us a few moments here. We'll set everything up for you all. And we'll have our grand finals to you in just a few minutes. The grand finals are here, everybody! Welcome back to the Sportiest Dream Cross Progression League Division 4. Ends tonight. Welcome to the grand finals. I'm Sporty FC. If you've been here, you've been seeing a lot of sweeps. We've had sweeps so far today, but on the other side of the bracket, it has been quite a slugfest so far. Kamikaze Gaming having made the long run. We've got to see ourselves on our side. RC Space Speedstars make the run as well. A sweep over NES Space Eggs. So here it is, the grand finals. Two teams coming this one with very strange records, because on one side you have RC Space, I keep saying Space. RC Speedsters, who are 2 and 4. On the other side, it is Kamikaze Gaming, who I believe are 1 and 4. So both these teams, at least at the end of the regular seasons, having very difficult times. But as you've heard from me say before, there's nothing that quite compares to the playoff brackets. And here we are. The grand finals is here, and we've been waiting a very long time for this matchup, but some pretty recognizable players. If you've been here, you would have known that in our RNG gaming in-house events that we had recently, a lot of these Kamikaze gaming players representing RNG, Agenda, Finetics, and Burrito, all from that one. Well, players are going to be the ones playing tonight here against RC Speedstars, so got quite a match on our hands here. A best of 7. We make it to the best of 7s here to end our night. Things underway. No more wasting time. No more second chances. This is it. 2 teams remain. 2 teams I don't think anybody was expecting to play against each other here in the grand finals, but they've made it the distance, and now they get their chance to win it all. $75 up for grabs. RC Speedstars in the blue. Kamikaze Gaming on the orange. Best of 7 determine Vision for Superiority. Our first champions of Cross Progression League Season 2. RC themselves have been solid today on their offense. Just great rotations. You're going to see a lot from them. But if there's anything about Kamikaze Gaming, this team coming in warm has had a very long day of action. It has been all worth it to see this team. It's just a bunch of players who like to go into things head first. And I love seeing that kind of play. So I love seeing that aggression, especially in a playoff bracket like this. Coming in this one, Kamikaze Gaming already scoring, trying to take that kind of pressure, that superiority in early in this grand finals. But road is a long one in this grand finals. It's 7 games potentially. You gotta win 4. It's not those best of 5s anymore. It is best of 7. So a much tougher road, but Kamikaze Gaming off to an incredible start, an increasingly better start, as Agenda takes the second off that touch from Finetics. And Kamikaze with 2 goals early, as RC just weren't ready for this kind of early aggression. But they maybe should have been, having waited for quite a long time, maybe around 45 minutes for this match. Again, their last series was so quick. They've kind of waited a bit longer than they need to, as this could be number 3. Yoru left in front, nearly scoring on his own net. Agenda will keep things going. Sticky Fingers will get rid of this one, but still Kamikaze Gaming on the play as Steak Burrito. Yoru on the challenges, but Finetics will leave this one. Agenda to the corner. Pace Pipe will clear it away here, but RC Speedstars having a lot of issues in this midfield, and again, as I said, Kamikaze Gaming like to go into things head first. This is a team that wants to bring that aggression, as Yoru, long touch, Finetics. Burrito keeps it away. Second touch for Burrito as he hit the net. Oh, he has! Burrito scores! A third for Kamikaze. And it's off the sidewall too. That's the kind of confidence you need in the grand finals. Burrito brings it all. And what a great goal to really get your team pumped up. There's been a frenetic start so far for Kamikaze, and they still aren't done. 3 goals already. Action only continuing here. Burrito. Beast Pipe will find Sticky Fingers. Looking for their first of the series. Shot on. Will be saved by Agenda. As the pressure continues. To is the troubles that could come with it. Pressure continues. RC Kamikaze Gaming really taking this battle so far, but an early start for Kamikaze may be all they need in game 1. Fortunate thing is, it's a longer series, so you gotta be more consistent, you gotta be better. You can't rely on quick early wins to carry you through a series. As the saying goes, again, anything can happen in playoffs. The goal goes in again, Finetics. And just, again, continuously scoring Kamikaze Gaming, leaving nothing to be left off the table. A lot of goals, a lot of chances, and a lot of scoring, and a pretty monumental lead to boot as well. Kamikaze into this series knowledgeable on, the pressure they're going to face in this kind of matchup. But RC, again, feels like they're meeting their match at this point, and for good reason. This is going to be a tough grand finals for both these sides. Early start is definitely one thing. Consistency is another. Kamikaze Gaming, again, up early here as another play for RC, but really anything to speak about on offense here for RC Gaming, as Joru to the back wall will be kept away by Agenda. Finetics won't have this. Sticky Fingers will be heading wide on that, but does get them on the way out. Will open up some room here as RC looking to squeeze through. Yoru save off the crossbar by Burrito. And somehow the clean sheet continues in the grand finals. Kamikaze Gaming not done yet, as they'll keep on attacking. Sticky Fingers, Finetics off the sidewall. Kamikaze just waiting as Finetics, Burrito kept away by Peace Pipe. RC Speedstars still very little to speak about in this game one that has been positive for themselves. In fact, there's been a lot more negatives than there has been positives at times for this team, as now Finetics gonna triple his way through, leaving it in front, but Peace Pipe gets on the end of it. RC can throw this one away, but Agenda on the clear out play. Burrito, it's a wide open net, a wide open goal. It only makes things even more one-sided. It's Kamikaze Gaming. One of two different teams for Kamikaze Gaming in the Cross Progression League this season. In a relatively young org, and being one that is definitely nowhere near as well known as RC is. Particularly for this rank level, RC is pretty well known for having a bunch of teams at this lower rank level. Because again, very new for all as an organization, but it would be a great way to put your name on the map. Just go out there and get a championship in a rather competitive league. A team that is 1-4. To get to this grand finals already has been quite a miracle, but to win it would be quite the storyline, as RC finally get their first in the series. Took them almost the entirety of game one to get there. Good start for RC, or really for Kamikaze. RC, a goal late, so they're going to need a little bit more than just that. And more importantly, going to need to make sure that this Kamikaze hot streak early on in the series does not continue for game two. Considering that Kamikaze came into this one warm, that might be, you could very easily pass it off as the reason why they were able to take game one rather easily. Going to game two, now that RC has had their time to adapt, what will they do to respond? Kamikaze Gaming off to a successful start, a strong performance in game one. We'll go into game two rather soon here. Both these teams really competing for everything. I mean, it's a season's worth of action that comes down to one match. Again, for teams that nobody would have expected to even make grand finals, to see both of them here, quite a surprising turn of events. Again, so far, Kamikaze Gaming proving to us why today may just be their day. With that kind of a performance, they're very consistent. They're very high level. Of course, the amount of action though is going to depend on how things turn out here. There's a bit of a mistake there. RC, could have scored there early. Yoru missed the net. Now it's Peace Pipe to the back wall. Unable to get the second touch as Sticky Fingers jumps in. Not fast enough. RC unable to keep control of this one. And I love that Kamikaze Gaming is not afraid to challenge. And just look at how aggressively they're pushing into these plays. It's a team that really believes in each other to get back on the defense fast enough. So I do worry that those overcommits could become an issue for them if they maybe just get a little bit too overconfident at times. It's something you don't want to fall victim to as Sticky Fingers. Agenda, the whiff! Sticky Fingers! A goal for RC! And a lead as well. Inside the first minute in game two, RC Speedstars needed that, and they needed that badly. know if I can think of any more important times for a goal like that to be scored. Gotta face that pressure from Kamikaze Gaming. Sticky fingers. Finetics on the whiff. Burrito's gonna have to help him out. On the back wall. Or a little bit awkward as Peace Pipe there to help. Finetics now, no boost. It'll be pinched away as Agenda stays on this one. We'll leave this for Burrito. Sticky fingers. Doesn't reach it in time. 20 boost for Agenda. That touch doesn't get very far though. Yoru's gonna be able to block it. Agenda again. Finetics. Bumped away by Peace Pipe. And Kamikaze gotta be a bit careful in front. That play could have been a goal as multiple players jumping in now. Sticky fingers, the only one back for now. Yoru cutting in. A little awkward here. No one has the ball. It rolls to the back wall. RC, awkward. Burrito jumps in. RC Space Dart played in danger. And they will be caught on that one. Yoru, just no business to play in front of your own net like that. A mistake of all mistakes. And it is Kamikaze Gaming with the tie game. Finetics. Able to keep on that play as Yoru will go on. It's Burrito. Around the corner. Gets that bump on Peace Pipe. Peace Pipe still sticking around with this one as Agenda. Off the ceiling will be Sticky Fingers to collect. As Finetics. Will bounce off the back wall as Yoru unable to get enough on this one. Burrito trying to find that back post, but Sticky Fingers there. Now it's Finetics. To the corner. Still Finetics. Sticky Fingers will collect, and the RC trying to dribble their way out of defense. It's a little bit difficult, but I haven't seen them really make Kamikaze Gaming move as much as they did like this in game one. Because, simply put, these players at this level are going to make mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen. You got to be able to put that pressure on them to do so. One of the things that makes, I think, this Kamikaze Gaming so scary is that they kind of know when you're feeling that pressure, and they're making plays intentionally very tough to defend. Going to play on the attack here as Peace Pipe, the back wall, Agenda, side wall, and looking to play in front as Finetics, stopped by Peace Pipe as here goes Burrito. Finetics. Little under 2 minutes to go in this game as it is tied at 1 each. Somebody's got to get the goal. Burrito might be it, but Yoru with the block on the goal line. Now Finetics. Agenda. Leaving it. Finetics. Back post. Save. Follow. Saved again. And it is RC who stay in this one. 2 saves for Yoru. A true captain's effort. Now they go again. RC being pinned back. And they even get out of this one. Yoru. Agenda. Straight on the net. Sticky Fingers with space. Another touch. Burrito. Saves this one away. As Finetics will keep it to the back wall. RC finds some room upfield, but it just isn't being given. Agenda doesn't have this one. Will be sent away as Burrito. No boost here. Finetics pushing a very big far for him. And Kamikaze, not exactly in the right rotation right now. Everybody kind of in their own here, but they will clear it out. Regain some possession. But that defensive effort from RC has kept them in this game so far. But they got to be careful. That defense will not hold forever. As Finetics, that John will be sent away by Sticky Fingers as Burrito. Not the touch he wanted there. Will be going back towards Azet. Agenda's got to get to this one. It will be another clear away as Finetics. Yoru doesn't have an easy touch. Burrito again. Burrito still. Burrito stopped by Sticky Fingers. As time winding down in game 2. Agenda. Up is Burrito. Finetics. One last chance. He missed it. And it will hit the floor. We have overtime. For how one-sided game 1 was, this is a little bit more like it for a grand finals. Battling back and forth, and one goal will be the one to decide it. Already a lead for Kamikaze Gaming, would like to add more. for RC Speedstars to reset the series entirely. A boost easy there for Agenda, and who's going to beat him to the challenge? Finetics. He's Pipe the first to go. Burrito again on no boost. He's been on low boost in multiple challenges that he's gone for. It might become a concern here because he's got to get back. Shot wide. Yoru, this one in the top left corner. And RC have brought it back in game 2. A bounce here, a bounce there. It doesn't matter. RC was first to read it. This series, all even. And what a battle it has been so far. It has only been the grand finals that has gone through 2 games. Maybe a lot more than that to really determine those winners. Game 3 up next here. We've had sweeps so far tonight. No more for the grand finals. You all deserve something a little bit better than a 3-0 sweep. And both these teams are bringing it in overtime. That might be our first overtime of the night as well. We haven't had any, I think, so far. They've had one, but we haven't had that many tonight. Feels good to see them again. Game 3 next upon us here. Series has been insane so far. We are going to have to in a little bit for game 3, but without, in a best of 5, this would be so important just to get, that match point. There is no match point for this game anymore. It's all about being able to take that lead, to take the advantage, to take the initiative. In series like this, many games matter, but none are quite as heralded as the grand finals. Obvious reasons. There's a reason why people always look to this one series to define a season. Doubt how important this grand finals is. The only doubt is, how important do these players move it into their field of view? How important do they take it? How important has it been for them to prepare for this moment? Teams to go 2-4, 1-4, to make the grand finals, to battle through all 3 rounds before this and get wins. A long day for both these teams. It's been a long season. So many teams that going through those records wouldn't even risk taking the chance, wouldn't even try taking the chance. These teams kept pushing, and they are here now to win the whole thing off of a regular season that many consider quite terrible. This is game 3, and the lead in this series rests on both these teams. It is now a best of 5 in our grand finals. Pressure could not be getting much higher than this. Kamikaze Gaming was a strong start in game 1, kind of dissipated going into game 2. They will not forget about it in game 3. Already a great start as Finetics on the touch. Again, the speed at which Kamikaze Gaming goes for these plays far outpaces Speedstars. And that's the importance of of playing at that kind of pace. If you can read the ball at that pace, RC Speedstars aren't going to have a chance to beat you in those challenges, but they could have a chance on offense themselves. Peace Pipe. Get one in the midfield. Now it's Jor who will definitely do that. Burrito clears it away. For RC, again, it's a big issue for them. They aren't able to win all the challenges against Kamikaze Gaming. But being able to really kind of choose your battles. Your RC Esports. Knowing what you can and cannot take. Knowing what you should and should not take. Right now, they gotta take this challenge, though, as Finetics. Across for Agenda. Pinch midfield, Kamikaze. Looking for another chance to shoot, but Yoru has it away. Finetics. Oh, he doesn't get the touch back. Yoru in open space. One-on-one, but the shot not there. Agenda. Long touch. Peace Pipe. Missed it. It is Finetics, but he's missed the net completely. Opening there for Kamikaze. One I'm sure they'd like to have back. Now Finetics again. This time he won't make the same mistake. It has been chaotic in front of that blue net. And for RC, a couple errors, a couple whiffs in deciding 2 goals already in Game 3. Kamikaze Gaming have brought in their own reasoning for being successful. Sticky fingers. Agenda doesn't have this one. Peace pipe up the corner. Dynetics. Yoru. Burrito. They're still on this one as here goes Finetics. Long touch. Yoru. Burrito. It is just waiting in the midfield as Peace Pipe can't get it! Yoru always hit the bar! So close to the first goal of the game for RC. But it won't go. Kamikaze Gaming get out of the pickle. And they get out of that pressure as now Steak Burrito. Peace Pipe. RC Speedsters trying to keep possession. Half the game still to go. A bad touch from Yoru. It's like those only fall to your opponents. RC get rid of it, and again, trying to find that controlled offense right now. Trying to find a dribble play up the field. They don't want to play the heavy clear game because they know it is one that is not going to exactly be consistent in keeping ball possession. But right now, they can't seem to get out of defense in the first place. They might need to rely on those clears. A shot on, under the bar. Yoru gets enough on it. Now it's Burrito. Last shot not good enough. And RC clears it away by Netix. Prevent that from being on target. Will be Kamikaze Gaming again. By Netix. Burrito! 3 goals for Kamikaze Gaming! And the start in Game 1 they had feels like it's almost recreating itself here in Game 3. They've been pressing, they've been pushing, they've been asking. And you better believe at Kamikaze Gaming, they're getting the answers they want on DFH Stadium. As Yoru on the challenge. Peace Pipe. Off the back wall, Agenda's gotta be careful. He'll find Finetics as Agenda again. The dribble. A little awkward as multiple players jumping in. As RC still on the ball. Peace Pipe. As far as Finetics can handle, Kamikaze Gaming really feel like if one more goal goes in, it is over for RC Speedstars in Game 3. As Agenda, Finetics hits it wide. Burrito can't put it on. As Peace Pipe was there to block. Now it is Yoru. Finetics. Burrito will come in to clear it away, and Kamikaze Gaming will take their time out of defense here. Time winding down. So too are the opportunities for RC Esports to come back. Kamikaze Gaming. At this rate, will take the lead in the series. A monstrous lead. And a shutout as well. Dynetics. Been back by Yoru, however. RC Speedstars just looking for 1 goal. Something to talk about this game. Something confident for themselves here. Yoru almost found it. Sticky Fingers couldn't put it on. And Peace Pipe will be denied of any other opportunities by Burrito. "30 seconds left in Game 3. Finetics. Peace Pipe. Burrito on the end of this. The Sticky Fingers will stay in the air. 1 touch away. RC staying upfield, but it is Peace Pipe again. 2 go. Demo on the 3rd. It's open for Yoru. Can he put it in? Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, as if it couldn't get any worse for RC. He's hit the post. Another shot. Stopped by Agenda. Yoru stopped moving. In shame, I'm sure. A shutout in Game 3. Kamikaze Gaming now take the lead in the Grand Finals once again. That open net miss. That's going to be the real play that has, I think, settled everything for everybody here. That's kind of how this game has gone for RC Speedstars. It has just been a collapse. Not really collapse, just one where they just didn't find their real true selves there. Couldn't find what really made them them. Means we go to Game 4 next here. Kamikaze Gaming, if they can keep up this kind of offensive outputting, RC Speedstars are gonna have a tough time even competing with them. Nonetheless, even taking games off of this team. We go to game 4. The series continues. Kamikaze Gaming looking pretty good so far. Of course, RC have already proven already they can come back. They'll need to do it again on Sovereign Heights. Toru kept away as Kamikaze still not letting up on the offensive pressure, still not letting up on those early challenges, but they may want to, because that is open and in for Sticky Fingers. And I mentioned, when were those overcommits going to start coming for Kamikaze? Show up right there. And bad timing as well with Sticky Fingers upfield to collect that shot. RC Speedstars needed a good start. I don't think you can ask for much better than that, an open net goal. Maybe they can add more, although it won't be that easy. Agenda with a response off the kickoff. And a quick one, too. Yoru didn't read this one very well. And for Peace Pipe, who pushed up wide the challenge, should have probably jumped up a little bit earlier just to cut down more of the angle. Tough place to be, because you either sit in your net and let them dribble on you, or you push up and they can just shoot over you. It's a really tough bargain, as now an answer! Hey, it's Peace Pipe again! This time he's on the right side of the play. Straight down Main Street, and in the back of the orange goal. The play and the series, again, is far from over as Agenda will hit this one. Here's another for Kamikaze Gaming. Tied at 2 each. Kamikaze have been ruthless off the kickoff so far. RC continuing to look for those attacks as Yoru. Agenda! Another chance! Dunked on him! Oh, what a play for Agenda! Finds that last crucial tap in. Right over the last defender. Kamikaze Gaming take the lead. We haven't even gone through the first minute and we've had 5 goals combined. As RC looking for number 6 in front. Sticky Fingers cleared away as Kamikaze will get rid of this one. Agenda left for Burrito. Vinetics up as well. Able to get much well past Yoru as Kamikaze already cutting their losses and going back again. Long touch. Yoru there. Everybody going for Kamikaze Gaming. Pressure held on as Burrito demoed away by Sticky Fingers. Peace Pipe. Vinetics. A whiff for Sticky Fingers. Open room here for Kamikaze to attack. Yoru tripped off his own posts. Sticky Fingers had to get back to keep that one away. And, I'm sure he'll be very fortunate for his teammates that he was, because, again, a trip off the post there from Yoru could have spelt disaster for RC Esports. It's Vinetics again. Field. Burrito. Yoru will keep this one out. 3 minutes to go as Kamikaze on the pressure as Agenda. Burrito. Light tap away. Now Yoru to challenge. RC still on this one as Agenda. Corner will be Vinetics. Agenda. Beat on the ball as they look to keep the challenges going. Vinetics by Yoru as here goes Burrito. Kamikaze. Upfield. Oh, it's a bouncer. It's Burrito trying to get the bump on Sticky Fingers. Nearly got it too, but a block at the last moment. RC holding on, but it won't be forever. As Burrito with the last touch, Kamikaze Gaming have finally bought themselves a 2-goal advantage. With this series going as it has so far, Kamikaze have found ways to really build off of heavy leads. And they'll look to go again. Vinetics! Beautiful! There was no stopping that shot. Another off the kickoff. This might be the 3rd this game from Kamikaze Gaming off the kickoff. There has been no shortage of goals, that's for certain. 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes to go. And RC trying to battle back. Sticky Fingers. Burrito won't have this as Finetics keeps it away. Kamikaze gonna keep some semblance on offenses. Will be cleared back by Sticky Fingers. RC at this point trying to find some confidence for themselves. This game's been closer, but it has not been good enough. They'll continue on the offense. Agenda. Long touch off the corner. Will be Garu to keep it out. Garu again. Gonna find something worth cheering about. This Grand Finals has been brutal so far as Burrito. First touch gets away. As Sticky Fingers. A corner. Peace pipe. They'll keep it out as RC fighting some good defense late, but they've got to find goals. Kamikaze isn't really attacking anymore. They don't need to score anymore. And as time is ticking away for RC Speedstars, Kamikaze Gaming staring down that potential of match point in their favor. The team that was 1-4 in the regular season, they have been near unstoppable so far tonight. Although they now have an overcommit. RC will score on this. A minute to go. It is not done just yet. But RC Speedstars are going to need more than just one goal to get their hopes up. They're going to need a lot more than just one. Less than a minute. And does RC, the Rocket Connection, find a Herculean effort to go it back into this one? We need to find an effort in the first place here as Peace Pipe. Finetics. The block, Sticky Fingers will jump in. That's on target. Burrito has a perfect positioning for it and will get this one away. Yoru can't win the challenge cleanly as RC struggling on the play. It will be in front of the net. They gotta go down the whole entire field again. Sticky Fingers, a dribble, flick over to Agenda. It'll be there to keep it out, but it will be Peace Pipe next to the play. I'm running out for RC as they just can't seem to win these important challenges on offense. Now it's Joru. Agenda sends it away. And while Sticky Fingers will clear it back in, RC Speedstars will run out of time in Game 4. Kamikaze Gaming, one game away from winning the Grand Finals. Game 4 is theirs, Game 3 is theirs. Now, they just need one more. Will it be in Game 5? One more win needed. Kamikaze Gaming a 3-1 series lead. RC have brought the pressure, but have not brought enough. And they have been second best in this Grand Final so far. They have been thoroughly outclassed. Kamikaze Gaming are now one win away. The pressure that they have been facing so far. Kamikaze Gaming battling forward. And RC Speedstars find any sort of return. Question is there. Pressure is on. It's Game 5, and it is a start of triple match point for Kamikaze Gaming. Pressure that these teams are feeling with the height of the moment on. This is where teams do sometimes fall apart. Kamikaze Gaming have played so well so far. They just need one more game to close it out. In a long season, 7 weeks regular season, 1 week's playoff, and the Grand Finals could be nearing its end unless RC have something to say about it. Champions are made here. Winners are made here. So too is all that these teams are asking for. It's all made here. You want to be the best of the best? This is where you need to show. The pressure well and truly on now. The play. The ball in the court of RC. What kind of RC do we see tonight? What kind of RC do we see now? When the whole season depends on this. Game 5. Two champions are born in the grand finals, and Kamikaze Gaming are one win away from being immortalized in Cross Progression League history. The team that went 1-4 in the regular season could be the team that no one else can beat in the playoffs. RC battling just for a reason to stay alive. Had it relatively easy in that semifinals, but it could be anything but that in Grand, and that's why they score. Peace Pipe with the first half a minute in. And RC taking that relatively long amount of time in between games to their advantage. I'm sure they were talking a lot between themselves. That's a huge opener. They needed that. Kamikaze, not done just there. I'm sure they've got answers lined up already. Finetics. Burrito unable to get there in time as Agenda will have to challenge this, although Sticky Fingers will beat him to it. Comes out of the way is Sticky Fingers, but it's left in the midfield. Burrito, thought the shot was coming. Now Finetics be there to get rid of it as RC waiting back as Finetics again. Demo from Burrito. Agenda will keep this one high because Peace Pipe have it. No, he doesn't. It's in front, but it will be cleared back as Finetics goes again. Beatstars staying calm under that pressure. That's a beautiful pass. Sticky Fingers with a goal. And RC. Oh, it's beautiful out of defense. 1-2. They don't leave this one away. They don't leave it to waste either. That's the kind of drive we need to see for a team that has the whole season on the line right now. Championship. Resting. Waiting. Somebody's got to grab it. Peace Pipe looking for a third. Agenda won't reach this. Finetics will be there to block, however. Has cleared away. Peace Pipe. Agenda won't be there in time as Joru off the back wall. Finetics will get that one past Sticky Fingers as Burrito on the challenge. Peace Pipe won't be there. Finetics. The action from Sticky Fingers was jumping up initially for that first shot, but when it never came, had the correct course for that block instead. Here at the end of that play, his team staying out of danger for now. 2 minutes gone. 3 to go. Will be kept up the sidewall. Yoru won't read this. Double commit for RC just to get rid of this one. It won't be too terrible for them as they'll once again have to face that pressure. Yoru. Awkward there as Finetics around the corners. That's Burrito. Sticky Fingers. Agenda. Oh, it's a huge whiff. Finetics waiting onto this says that's a good first touch. Keep on moving. Finetics keeping it off the back wall. Will be a Burrito again. Left waiting. Finetics keeps this one high. Kamikaze circling in, but they just can't find the shot. Burrito won't be able to keep this one. Peace Pipe goes right through him. As Agenda up next. Kamikaze playing a bit too close to each other, and you can tell they just don't have that same communication. It's panic. It's frustration in a game that really feels like they've been playing so well. You drop it so poorly in Game 5. I think you can tell there's a bit of an emotional aspect to this at this point. Because Kamikaze playing very differently than they did earlier in this series. Again, at this point for Kamikaze, what I'm really noticing is the big issue is that they're playing so close to each other. These rotations are so tight to each other. They're not giving each other time to breathe and react. It's leaving them really awkward when these challenges don't go their way, as they sometimes do, but they'll have possession now, although Burrito won't keep it for long. Peace pipe. Sticky fingers. Long shot. This one in! And I don't think there's any doubts. I didn't see the actual shot itself, but I could tell from how high up Kamikaze were, that was going to hit the net. They had no chance on getting there in time. Minutes ago, RC have proudly announced their return in Game 5. And for Kamikaze now, they're the ones being shut out. It's got to be a very interesting thing to see the roles reverse in this matchup as a long touch. Yoru nearly found the target. At this point for RC, in a relatively celebratory mood, at this point, they've basically secured themselves Game 5 victory. Guaranteed at least another game in this series, Game 6. And a spot with Neo, and a placement on Neo Tokyo. Sticky fingers. Great touch there for Frenetics as RC will stay on this. Burrito, challenge early, off the back wall wheel. Leave it for Agenda, kept away. Kamikaze Gaming continuing to just try to play on that offense, but a whiff for Frenetics. Sticky fingers, gets the flick. Yoru in at the back post. RC have really shown up in Game 5 when it mattered most. While Yoru scores here, the real player to focus on is Sticky fingers. An assist, I'm sure he's got at least 1 or 2 goals this game. It has been a real improvement from Sticky fingers in Game 5. It's the kind of improvement that RC Speed Stars needed. And in this series, not over just yet. RC have a little bit more fight in them. And I think what the Kamikaze Gaming side was hoping for. We've got Neo Tokyo up next. Six games guaranteed, and a 7th one may not be too far behind. Neo Tokyo. Famed Neo Tokyo. You knew this was going to be a Game 6 when it was possible. RC having answered back. Now look to go another game. It's all about the comeback for RC now. Does the Rocket Connection have what it takes to go one more game, just like they did in Game 5? Do they have the consistency? More importantly, well, Kamikaze have proven to us already that when they win by large margins. RC cannot allow this team to score first. That's why they're going to be on offense early on, and we'll look to not slow down on the pressure. Yoru, sticky fingers. Been strong last game. He could be strong again for them, but that shot didn't have much meat on the end of it. RC will keep possession, albeit a little bit further back. Yoru, high touch. Agenda there to go. Agenda's got to get another one on this, but won't. Yoru walks on in. And RC waited, and then they went, and it's an early lead inside the first minute. Peace pipe. Up a whiff in front, Kamikaze falling under that pressure, and now they gotta get back for defense. Burrito dunked on, sticky fingers with another. And for Kamikaze Gaming, all they've built up, I said it after Game 5, and I meant it after, Game 4 actually, after that. Teams there is always that possibility that teams will panic when they have this lead. Yoru, Peace pipe. Rocket Connection keeps up their pressure. And this has been a complete turnaround on mentality. They weren't ready to lose. They weren't ready to give up after how long they've been battling. As Burrito to the corner. Finetics jumping in! And it's a goal back! Kamikaze jumps forth. And it's Burrito who really does put in the work here. Sets up for Finetics. And all of you who have been clamoring for RC, better watch out. Kamikaze Gaming are here for a reason. One goal away from tying this in Game 6. 2 go. Sticky Fingers waits. He'll get clear past that first challenger. Agenda won't read it, but it's not a bad idea to leave it for Burrito. Now he goes. A Burrito to net. And a Hail Mary from halfway across the field. And it is an answered prayer. It's tied at 2 each. 3 minutes still to go. But Yoru, one touch, is this it? It is on the line, saved away, Burrito, kept up, Sticky Fingers, drop down! You can't keep a good RC team down. You just can't. It's the law of the land here, and Sticky Fingers once again on the score sheet. Only 11 seconds after the goal that tied this game up, do RC Speedstars find their own form of attack. Finetics. Quick! Burrito! They're a little bit too fast. Burrito couldn't get on the end of that play. RC will clear this one out, but a double commit. Sticky Fingers the only one left. Wasn't an attempted shot for Burrito. Would have liked to see him go for net there. He had the opening. Why he didn't take it? He'll go again, Burrito. Off the corner, left for Agenda. High touch by Netix. Won't read it. Burrito won't either. Peace Pipe can't take it. Agenda to the back wall. It is just left in front. Who wants this one? Well, it will be Agenda who will leave this one for RC. A bad decision for Agenda, and it nearly proved to be costly. Peace Pipe had an option to shoot there. But it won't fall to him as now off the back wall. Agenda keeps it out. Peace Pipe. A goal from Sticky Fingers off the kickoff. That currently has settled these dust in this game. But with 90 seconds still left on that clock, Kamikaze doing everything they can to just win the series here, to not see Champions Field. Agenda. Burrito. Peace Pipe. Pulls this one away. Demos as well on Agenda. Boom working as play continues. But nothing really falling through easily. Agenda keeps on moving. Think for the bait there. As Finetics comes in, a tie game! 3 goals each. Kamikaze will not give up anymore. And with a minute to go, wow, we are really set up for quite an intense finale. All of you who are new or already stressing in chat, get ready for even more pressure. Finetics leaving it. Steak Burrito. Oh, perfect! Burrito! A delicious shot to the top left! And Kamikaze have just not left. They may have gone quiet, they may have hidden, but they have been scheming behind the scenes. RC, true pressure on them now to answer, to tie this game up, to save their grand finals. 30 seconds. May all come down to just one opportunity for RC. And as if they can even get out of defense right now. Time running out. Peace Pipe. Gets around Agenda. Still Peace Pipe. Going his Peace Pipe. On! He's found it! Clutch in the last seconds! Unbelievable! It truly is unbelievable! "10 seconds and counting. Do we have anything left in regulation on Game 6? On Neo Tokyo, Burrito tried to go for that same top left corner he scored on earlier. Fynetics, roll around, Yoru keeps it out. This ball hits the floor. It's overtime again. 1 goal for Kamikaze. Wins the championship, 1 for RC. Will send us to the most famous field in Rocket League, and that is Champions Field itself. Kamikaze Gaming, this is it! Fynetics to win it! Oh, he's missed it! That would have ended the grand finals. And that may haunt Fynetics for the rest of this OT. Peace Pipe, one last touch, sets up Yoru! We've got Game 7! Peace Pipe leaves it lobbed up high. And RC, the first to react, the first to go. It is a true captain's effort to win an OT. RC, send this series to 1 more game. A 3-1 series deficit. It is now tied at 3-3. We've got 1 more game to determine whose championship it truly is. Game 7, Champions Field. Everything comes down to this. Comes down to 1 last game. You thought this was intense? We've got a little bit more action from where that came. Game 7, Champions Field. You know what it is, and you know what this means. 1 game, a whole season comes down to this. 8 weeks of action rests on 1 match. It doesn't get much bigger than this. It doesn't get much better than this. It doesn't get much more exciting. Kamikaze Gaming, from 3-1 up, have not been able to close this one out as RC prevent them from doing so once and for all. Yoru. Agenda to go. Kamikaze Gaming on a net. It will be Yoru again. Back for Sticky Fingers, the player you want to shoot this. But he missed the net. Yoru goes again. And this one kept away. Now it's Peace Pipe. He's got the back wall to his disposal. Left in front. But Agenda's there, no one willing to challenge RC, sitting back, playing very, very passive. They don't want to make mistakes, they don't want to be the ones to overcommit. Oh, but they will! Burrito! No boost! It's a race to the net! He will be there first! An overcommit of the highest order! I promise you, there's no one out there who's quite as disappointed as Peace Pipe is. You let the pressure get to it, the better of him. The nerves were surely there. And he knows, he definitely knows, at least in hindsight, that's a challenge you should never go for. Kamikaze Gaming in the lead early, but does this hold? Sticky Fingers bumped out by Burrito. Peace Pipe gonna force his way through, still Peace Pipe. But it will be Fynetics waiting for his turn. Now he goes. Sticky Fingers, no boost. It's across the goal. Burrito. Oh, he took it away. That would have been a free shot for Agenda. Burrito must not have seen him or heard him. That's a goal. That could have been a goal for Agenda. And I substantially that Kamikaze Gaming would love to have right now. Instead, they must contend with this game staying close. With their defense having to play quite rock solid for the time being. Sticky Fingers. RC back in offense. back in control, at least for the time being. What do they have in store on this offensive play? Well, it doesn't look like much here as Peace Pipe kind of gets rid of this one. It will be a heavy touch that Burrito can take on. A shot on Yoru. Finetics now on the follow. That one is just off the bar. RC really panicking right now, but they'll get rid of this one again. Agenda. Sticky Fingers clears. There's a play to the midfield. Finetics will be there. Agenda again. Leave it off the back wall. Take Burrito. Peace Pipe. 1 goal. Deciding an entire season so far. 1 overcommit. Deciding Game 7. But is that where the scoring ends? Is that where this game sees itself? Maybe not. Peace Pipes hit the bar. Speedstar so close to tying this game up. And yet they will not see another opportunity on offense. Can't make this stuff up. As Peace Pipe takes another chance. This one falls through freely. And RC have evened things up. This won't be that 1 goal game anymore. Peace Pipe's been involved in both goals this game. For better or for worse, he's been important for both teams' success in Game 7. As Yoru. Free touch for Finetics. We'll read it, however, and that means Burrito's going to go on his own. Finetics still up with it. Infield assist. Sticky Fingers to keep it out as here goes Peace Pipe racing down the field. Won't really get a good touch on this one though as Finetics getting pushed out of the way, taken boost by Peace Pipe. And this point for Speedstar, just trying to starve their opponents out of defense, trying to starve them away, trying to keep possession for as long as they can. Be there so that they don't have to worry about any sort of comeback from Kamikaze Gaming, but you know that just isn't how this game or this series has gone. Finetics. Yoru. Off the sidewall. Clear it away, but it will be Finetics again. Inside the final minute of Game 7. 1 goal could be the winner. As Burrito. Again, no one up with them. Kamikaze Gaming just don't want to play aggressive right now. It's tied. They need a goal. They need something to be successful. That lack of aggression could really come back to bite them in the end of this game. Haven't had that much offense to speak of. The fortune has been that their defense has been solid so far. Here goes Burrito again. Popped away by Yoru. Sticky Fingers. Long touch off the post. Finetics doesn't have this. Here goes Peace Pipe. Trying to drop it. What a block. Burrito gets enough on it. And it's cleared away again. Hits the floor. It's overtime once more. An entire season of action. And it's only 1 goal. That will be the difference maker. Yoru. Peace Pipe. Blocked by Agenda. RC continuing the attack. Finetics will be there though. Kamikaze. Burrito. Peace Pipe gets rid of this one, and RC can go the other way, but not very far. As Agenda already there. I like this aggression from Kamikaze. It's the kind of Kamikaze that we've been seeing this series. We've also been seeing that defensive Kamikaze, the one that has lost the last couple games and has not been able to close out this series. RC really hoping that they can get that defensive Kamikaze Gaming once more. Sticky Fingers. This one isn't on. It is! Agenda couldn't get there! And that's how this one ends! A long shot for Sticky Fingers! And Agenda never read it! Never saw that that was going in! Until it was far too late! RC, the Rocket Connection Speedstars, win Division 4 of the Cross Progression League! What a quick ending. You don't ask for series like these to end without their fair share of, intensity. Well, what a interesting showing for sure. All the way to Game 7. And it is RC who will take this victory. A 3-1 series deficit. They make the comeback. They'll be the champions. Our first of 4 for CPL Cross Progression League Season 2. For how our day has gone here, it has been sweeps for the most part. But hey, this Grand Finals brought everything it needed. For how long today has been, that was a worthwhile way to end it. Thank you all so much for joining. Congratulations to RC Speedstars. Win in Game 7. Championship like this. What a huge performance. Really for Sticky Fingers to be able to recover that quickly back into this one. Again, we got to see so many matches, so many sweeps today, but it ended on a great high note here in our Grand Finals. What a match. What a tournament. What a night for RC Speedstars. And I couldn't have asked for much better myself. That was absolutely incredible. Took the distance here. Went to battle. You could not have asked for much better here. RC. What a performance tonight for RC. I mean, we talked about Kamikaze Gaming being 1-4 coming into this final bracket. RC came into this final bracket 2-4. Their season was not successful. It was not great, but to win it, oh, that's gotta feel so good for them. All what they had to deal with in the regular season is gone now. What a great night for action. What a great night for Rocket League. What a great night for the Cross Progression League. But we're not done with Cross Progression League action. Not at all. Even for this weekend. Next Sunday, 2 days from now, is Division 3's championships. So that'll be fun. A week from now, Division 2. And then a week and 2 days from now, Division 1. But again, what a great night has been. Shoutouts to... Again, what a great night it has been. Thank you so much to Krusty for letting me stream tonight. Thank you so much for Pepsi for letting me stream tonight. Both of them have been amazing this whole entire season. I've been able to talk with them so often. And congratulations to RC Speedstars. And thanks to all of you. Not just those of you who played this season. Those of you who were here and gave up some time to watch the stream. Really was well worth it. You all so much. It really does matter so much to me. Thank you. Take care. Be well. Thank you so much for joining the Cross Progression League Season 2 Division 4 Championship. I'm Spotty FC. And we will see you again very soon. Have a great night, everybody. And again, thank you so much. You all are amazing.